I started to open those two reward bags that we got, but after I opened the first one, on the second one the computer crashed, locked up. I had to reset it and lost the footage. It was only about 30 seconds into the video. So let's try this again, this time with more finesse. The first one, I got a wooden fishing rod. Yeah, fantabulous. Hopefully with this bag we'll get something better. Corn seeds. Of course not. Way too much to ask for to get something useful out of those bags. Okay, so don't need cobblestone, don't need dirt. I did notice I had a second silverwood sapling. I guess that came from the quest reward. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever I turned in this one, it gave me a silverwood sapling. Okay. I didn't even notice that. There you go. Alright, let's see. So, we finished alchemy. Now... you either do all this junk, or do one of these. Essentia tube, filters essentia tube, and essentia valve. I've got the tube. I don't think I've got a valve, but I've got some tubes. Niter. Wards are kind of junk. Ugh. I think I'm going to end up skipping all this. The rewards are junk. It's all stuff that we don't even need. Secondary quests. Doesn't really help us any. Yeah, moving Essentia, we're not going to do any Essentia piping, because it's a nightmare. It doesn't work very well. I mean, it works as intended, but it's intended to be kind of bulky and unwieldy, and I just don't want to have to fight with it. So, I guess that just leaves this one of magic and demons. So we need 16 lamps of fertility, 16 lamps of growth, 16 golem animation cores, harvest ones looks like, and 16 animation cores. What are those? Yeah, I'll figure it out. And 3 magician's blood orbs. Gives me 5 aura nodes. That'll be nice. Okay. So, I suppose let's do the easy one first, which is the 3 magician's blood orbs. I say it's easy, but it's going to require a lot of blood. Go on. Magician's blood orb is a block of gold in the altar. So we're going to need 3 blocks of gold. One, 2, 3. And we can go over to the altar. Noisy as it is. And take this out. And put that in. Get the feeling it's going to drain it all, not finish. Because I don't hear anything being sacrificed. go away, come back so the stuff will spawn. That's better. Yeah, it can keep up easily as long as there's stuff down there for it to draw blood from. Okay. So there's one. Just gotta remember which ones are which. Because I think if you bind them, it doesn't work. I was kind of warned about this one beforehand. Oops. Gotta move away, let stuff spawn. May just be my imagination, but I think this... Yeah, I think this, jetpack A doesn't sink as fast, B makes you go faster, C doesn't use power as quickly. Well, it lasts longer because it holds more even though it uses more. But still. Alright, how's it doing? Still cooking. Flying around up in the sky. Alright. Doing kind of a overview of all we've accomplished. Mostly out of cobblestone. Some people have been sad that I haven't made any decorative buildings, like a fancy gazebo or a castle or something. On a regular world, sometimes I'll do that sort of thing. But here on the Skyblock, there's just... resources are just too hard to come by to really get fancy with the decorative stuff. It just becomes like a huge pain trying to get materials for fancy stuff. I mean, I could build something out of cobblestone easily, but it'll be made out of cobblestone, which isn't ideal. And one more. Okay. Yeah, while we're waiting, let's see what it takes for those lamps, because I think I've got the recipe for one of them. Yeah, I've got the lamp of fertility, but I don't have a lamp of growth. I have to learn that. And okay, so it crashed again. I really need to find out what's doing that. I think it's a problem with the RAM. Every time that this game starts thrashing the RAM, it locks up. Anyways, as you can see, I am now nauseous because something funky happened whenever it locked up, and my ritual can't seem to decide whether it wants to work or not. Because like it will for a while, and then it won't, and then it will, and then it won't. And I don't understand what's going on. So I take that out. Bind that to me again. And put it in there. Suddenly it starts working again. Then if I take it out, put the gold block back in, it freaks out again. I don't understand. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. So I'll get that sorted out. Start making those lamps. What's it, artifice? Yeah. Start making those lamps. They're pretty simple. It's just time consuming, really. Amber block niter, daylight sensor. Daylight sensor might have been cool for our solar generator. But yeah, doesn't require a lot. Just gonna be a pain. So we need 16 of those. Animation cores, no big deal. Orbs we've more or less got, it's just being finicky. Let's see. Let's look at the animation cores. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it wants 2 harvest cores and gather cores, which are no big deal really. Just throw them in a crucible with some little bit of stuff in them. And it wants 16 of each. Again, just a matter of resources and time. So I'll start gathering that stuff up, and I will see you again next time.